I'm real excited for this song, dude.
What?
I almost want to just wish it were 14 minutes later. Wait, 17 minutes so we break the record? What was the record?
15, wasn't it?
15. So
I think it was
7. I
15.
really wish it were 17 minutes later. So we
But
could
that's
break
going
the
in like
record.
we're getting in like half of the podcast is the introduction.
But isn't that the joy of it?
Isn't that the goal?
Isn't that why they tune in?
That's why
Isn't
they
that why you
they check out after the song.
They're done. They're like, it ain't no song. We don't give a fuck, man. Golly, man, boy, what should we open with? What's our cold open today?
What is the cold open?
We're still tired.
Are you recovered?
No, are you?
I'm still sore.
My feet are still like, fuck you.
My feet are hurting. My ankle's hurting.
My shoulder for some reason?
The backpack.
No,
all the
was
toys
it?
you were
All
holding
the
on your
toys,
shoulder.
But it's the other. It was on the other one. This.
Well, that's
it's
why you got to
weird.
get yourself a little Adrian to carry all your shit around.
I know, with like that fucking
You got to get a
mud.
browbeaten woman to carry all your shit around.
If
like
you-
that fucking incel guy.
If you saw Ramble Radio yesterday, you know damn well what we're talking about. Man,
See, you got to. Everything feeds in. It's like Disney Plus. Like the
Right,
like
you-
WandaVision
yeah.
is going to feed into Doctor Strange.
You
Ramble
can't.
Radio is
feeds
going to
into
feed
the
into the
Ramble.
podcast.
You can't not. You have to listen to everything to get the full picture.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're not going to know about
You're
the,
gonna- we're
the
talking
idiot
about.
cowboy fan we're talking about.
You know about this cowboy fan who Eddie and I both hope is dead right now?
Oh,
just lying in a
the
ditch.
world would only be a better place if he was a dead person right now.
No, how little of a fuck does his family give about that
No,
guy?
his family wrote him off a long time ago. I'm surprised he found that woman to stick around. I mean, I can't even imagine the life that woman had to put up with his shit.
I'm assuming we're gonna get dark here. I'm assuming he was like a battered women's counselor, and that was how.
And that's how he gets his women. He
Right.
just preys on broken people.
Yep, that's what he does. Either drug addicts or abuse.
God.
That's one of the right.
Just seeing him walk in that line past like 10 feet in front of her.
Oh,
not
not
giving
caring.
a shit about where she was. I wanted so badly to run up and tackle him.
Oh, how
just
great.
fucking
Do you
lay
know,
him out.
like, it would have been two things. Had we ran up and tackled him, two things would have happened. A, we would have beaten the shit out of him. But not only, it would have been instinctive. Like a knee would have gone to the head.
I would have.
An elbow
I
to
could
the
have done
ear.
it gently.
Yeah, there's no
I could have
gent-
tackled him without trying to hurt him.
And then I firmly believe this with how much you and I hated him, right?
oh,
I think the minute we connect, not only does he get an elbow to the face, but two guys are jizzing on him. You know what I mean? Like two guys.
and okay, say we lay him out, we beat him up. Those guys come on him, and he's just
Right.
laying there bloody.
We're definitely jizzing on him, right? Just
Adrian
ready-
is just standing there crying, and then all of a sudden she just goes berserk and fucking lays into him.
It's like, okay, here's what's gonna happen. It would she would be doing to his dead body what Jenny was doing to the house she got molested in Forrest Gump. Remember, just like screaming and
fucking
throwing
house?
rocks. Like that's what it would have been. It was like what Jenny did to that house that she got molested in Forrest Gump.
oh. And we're like, oh fuck, and we got to pull her
Holy
off.
shit,
we
right.
start feeling bad for the dead
For the
cowboy
guy.
fan.
Yeah, like, oh Jesus, this got serious.
No corpse deserves this.
Right, this got real. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Yeah, we hated him. Yeah, fuck him.
But come on, it's a dead body. Leave
Right.
it alone.
And as all this is happening, that other piece of shit with the cell phones, excuse me, he just goes fast and gets in front of
And then
everyone.
we just tell Adrian, like, yeah, he was cheating on you with her. And then she just goes after him.
and then, oh, man. She becomes this weapon to be unleashed on assholes. Just like,
Line cutter.
she's like the Ghost Rider of, the Ghost Rider of battered women. Just like this fucking.
She's the specter of line cutters.
Just the spirit of vengeance. Oh, man. What fucking. Did you like Comic-Con?
I did. It was at times overwhelming and
Yeah.
exhausting.
Yeah.
And there was times when I was walking, I was like, I don't want to fucking be here anymore.
Yeah, it was weird how, like.
But
We both had some really comfortable shoes on, too.
yeah.
And it was after about 2 hours.
It
our
doesn't
feet,
matter.
And
And then looking back on it, being home now, I'm like, oh, that was fun. I can't wait to go again.
Right.
It's that sort of thing.
Yep. And then but man, when it was happening, dear God.
Yeah, there was
it
moments
rough.
where I was just like, I can't do this anymore.
Whew.
And then we were so far where our place was, where we were staying for free, thanks to our friends Bethany and Chip, who run a
Thank you,
fabulous
Bethany and
eatery in Imperial Beach
What's it called?
called IB Eats.
IB Eats.
So go there if anyone's in San Diego.
Imperial
go to their,
Beach, man. Go to
go to
IB,
IB
Eats.
Eats.
And tell them the Ramble sent you.
Yeah, please.
And they were friends.
They will
They
hook
were
you up.
so
Well, I don't know if they'll
fucking
hook you
nice.
up. I won't say that.
They'll hook you up with a
but
good
they're
meal.
good people. Yeah, it's a good.
You'll
it's
eat a
good
damn
food.
good meal. You'll eat some good fucking food.
And they're
I'll tell
good
you that.
people, and they deserve your support.
They deserve your business, so go down there.
Go to IB Eats.
So we were staying in Imperial Beach. We woke up every morning. You drove us to a trolley station.
Yeah, and then we had to
took
trolley
like a quick
in.
30-minute trolley ride. Fuck.
So it was like 40 minutes to
I
go.
just got exhausted remembering
Oh
that.
God.
You know what I mean?
Just hearing that alarm go off at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
And it was really only, it wouldn't have been that bad had it not been for that Lego minifig giveaway. Had that not been part of anything, we could have slept a little
extra
later.
stress. Well, not even. I don't know if we still probably would want to get there that early to get to the other stuff.
Yeah.
But there's just like you said, that Lego minifig is just. You think every thought in your whole life flashes in front of you as you're standing in front of that tablet
Get that
about to press
minifig.
that button.
Like 10 feet. I'm 10 feet from the iPad, and it's worse. I'm more nervous than the very first time I ever went on stage.
Oh my God! I'm like, oh, I hope I get it. Did you see what happened to me with the Batman one? The iPad
wasn't
shut
reading.
down.
It wasn't
It
reading.
didn't read. The guy had to jerk it open. I put money. I was getting a no, and the Lego god somehow
We're like,
said,
no,
all right.
He's got 2 already. We're giving him all 3.
We'll let him have the trifecta. I have a feeling I was getting a no because it just wouldn't. I would press it, nothing
Yeah.
would happen, and the guy had to almost reboot it. And I think the first one's always a yes. You know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah. Because you
And
can't
I
have
think-
that guy, first guy in line, get a no.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, it was
Ugh.
yeah. So
Man.
crazy. It was fucking.
And that second day when they gave out the Barb minifig, if I don't know why, I didn't go right. I should have gone right. I
You know
went
what?
left.
There was no science for me. I just because the second day they split it up, they added 2 different iPads.
Yeah.
That's why I went so much.
And you had
quicker.
instead of just going through one line towards the end, but you'd split into 2 quick lines
Right.
to go right
and this
left.
guy just motioned to me. I don't know what it was, man. One of the line guys goes, "Hey, no, we're here. We can go on the right too." I was like, you know what? Fuck it. He's motioning. It's a sign. He's pointing me this
The
way.
left one was just shorter for me. There was like 2 less people. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just step over there.
Yeah.
And I saw, and people were hitting it, and everyone was no. Like 3 no's in a row. I'm like, well, this is
I'm
going to
in.
be green. I'm good. And then fucking no.
Ah,
And then the last day I got it with you with the Batman.
Yeah.
I was in front of you like I had been previously, and they were trying to motion us to go in the left one because it was shorter. The guy was like, I kept
right.
going, left lane shorter, left lane
he
shorter.
was. We were.
And
we
I'm
were
like,
nah,
fuck no, dude.
No
Fuck
way,
no.
motherfucker.
I'm going
Fuck
right.
you. You're not doing this
I'm
to us.
going right.
The shit we've been through. We knew.
Oh.
Remember, we said we're going right.
Going right. And
he
I
was
did
like,
it,
Oh,
green.
just right. He was,
And I got it.
That was the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah, he was like,
That
"Come
guy
on,
was-
dude, come back.
on,
I won't.
come
I won't
on.
burn you twice.
Yeah, how could I do
I'm
this
not gonna
to
burn you
Come
twice.
to the left, buddy.
Come back to the left.
Go left. No.
No,
Fuck that. Load left with Emmett. The Cowboys got stuffed twice. I knew not to go left.
Never
The
go
Dumb
left.
and Dumber play. I know. I only go left when I vote. That's it.
Yeah,
It's the only time to
good
go
rule.
left
Good
is when
rule
you
to live
vote.
by.
Only go left when you vote, especially now. Jesus. 7 minutes.
7?
Almost 8 minutes.
That's not bad.
Should we start?
Let's start.
Let's start.
We got a big ramble.
We got a biggin. Oh, do we have a biggin?
We got a big one.
A biggin. This is a biggin coming to you.
But just imagine, we've done 7. We've done twice this long in the intro before.
In the intro. And
This is only half of one intro. Before.
this is a half of our round. Man. This is a good one. We got to talk about this one too because I don't know what happened, but Saturday it just turned into a weird tribute to this guy for a minute between us. But you can run, you can hide, never let it inside. Keep living your life in the dark. Sooner or later, that gentle persuasion is gonna catch up with your heart. Make you a dreamer, believer, believing in love. Right when a man's doing all that he plans, he thinks he's got just what he needs. Life will deliver a shot that will shiver him, drive him down to his knees, make him start giving, living again. I think we should still going, right?
6-pack.
Will it your mind that tricks you into believing every time? Love will turn you around, turn you around. It's your heart that talks you into staying where you are. Love will turn you around,
turn you around. I would love for Eddie Vedder to cover that song.
He better. How has he not done that yet?
I don't know. I want Eddie Vedder to cover that
Kenny's
song so
best
bad.
song right now.
Oh, my favorite.
My favorite too. That is
Gambler's a close second.
on a warm
Followed
summer's evening.
by Coward of the County.
Oh yeah,
And
there
then of
was
course
3 of them.
There was 3 of them.
They took turns.
It's such a
with
disturbing
Becky,
song.
and there was 3 of them.
Like he had to give a number.
He had to tell us how many people.
How many people are going to
gang
do
raping
oh,
Becky?
They took turns on
They
Becky.
took turns.
And there
with
was
Becky,
3 of them.
and there was 3 of them.
And they were large.
They were big men.
Big burly men.
Big bird. So we
They were packing too.
they were packing big old dicks. them Gatlin boys.
Them Gatlin boys.
Gatlin boys.
It's called them Gatlin guns.
The Gatlin guns. Them Gatlin boys had. Hey, welcome to Ramble 190, Eddie. How about that?
190. We're 10 away from 200.
We got. Should we do something special? If we did some live one in L.A.,
Like the Ice House or the Lab at the Improv.
are there enough Southern California Ramblers who would come and watch?
Could we
it
get
live?
enough Ramblers to come?
Let us know. Ramble at the Ramble.
We can set that up in 10 weeks.
We could do this in 10 weeks.
We could do it
We could.
if we have the support to do it.
But we're not going to do it with like 4 people.
No, because that's just bad for everybody.
Yeah, no one wants.
No one gives a shit.
So let us know.
If we can get like 20 to 30 people going, we're definitely there.
Yeah, then we're doing.
I think we could do it.
Now another thing. Thank you so much. You ready for this, buddy?
What?
85 5-star
Fuck
reviews.
yeah, bro.
85. Still at the 62.
What's 85 times 5?
85 times 5. I have no idea.
That's how many stars we have.
That's how many stars we have. Wait,
I'm going to figure that out. I'm figuring it out right now. I have a calculator.
All right, he's doing it 85 times 5.
Shouldn't be hard because it is all 5s, right?
It's something that 425
425 stars.
Fuck yeah, 425 stars we've gotten.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you to all of those. Please keep it coming. Let's get to 100 very, very soon. 62
Let's get to
customer
100
reviews.
before we get to episode 200.
That would be awesome.
Come on, 15 reviews, 15 5-star
in the
rating
next 10
in
weeks.
the next 10 episodes.
Come on, we can
Come
do
on.
this.
Spread the word.
Still at 62 customer reviews. Thank you for Snake Bit Cat for being the last one. But hey, he's lonely up there.
He's lonely.
He or she is lonely
No
up
one
there.
wants to be
so
last.
Let's do more. So come on, let's get some more positive reviews. Let's get those 5-star ratings. Even if you don't like iTunes, just sign in, do it, and then get out. That's all we ask,
Yeah.
right? Please check out Ramble Radio,
which
is our YouTube
and like
channel.
I said, you got to take it all in to get the whole picture.
Because guess what? When I say this, you're not going to know what I'm talking about unless you've seen Ramble Radio. You
Yeah.
ready for this? We have T-shirts now.
Yeah, we do.
We have Ramble
We
T-shirts.
get merch.
Go watch our newest Ramble Radio.
You can see the
Our
shirts.
Comic-Con recap of all the people we hated at Comic-Con, and you'll see 2 of the vast array of shirts that we might
Jerry's
have
in
available.
the X-Men inspired colors.
I'm in the X-Men. You're in the classic black and white.
Classic black and white.
Very good. So come in and check it out. Let us know what you think. Ramble at theramblepod.com. Also, if you want free Ramble stickers, the stickers are free. Ramble at theramblepod.com. Give us your address. We'll send
Email
them
your
to you.
address. We will mail them
Just
out free
pretty
of
please
charge.
Spread the word. That's all we ask.
We will throw 3 or 4 or 5 stickers in that
Fuck
envelope
yeah, man.
for you to
And
give out to
if you
people.
want to buy a shirt, let us know. And if you want to, if you would think you would go if we did an episode 200, let us know.
Yeah,
And
if
we'll
we can do a
figure this
live
out.
episode 200, we'll do it.
We'll
we
do it.
need people.
We need people, and we might need to have someone who knows what he's doing sound-wise to help us with that. There's that, too. An engineer might be needed for something like that. So let us know, ramble at theramblepod.com. Also, theramblepod.com is no longer just an email address.
No, it
that's
is
a
not.
website that's up
It is a
right now as we
functioning
speak.
website.
Still under construction, but it's
The
there. It's up there.
Functioning website.
Yes, it is a still functioning It's like the second
landing
Death
page.
Star. It's a second Death Star.
Yeah, it's a second to start.
It's
You don't know if it's operational until you start trying to attack it.
Then you fuck with it, then
And
you'll
then
know
you're
what's
fucked
up.
up, dude.
You know what's
Real
up.
bad.
You start fucking with that thing. What was that guy's name?
Ning Num.
Ning Num, right?
Ning Num.
Ning Num.
The co-pilot. Ning Num is my co-pilot.
I like that guy.
How can you not like that dude?
I like that guy.
And he's a survivor.
He's still around, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's still around.
I hope they better not kill him off.
They're gonna
What's
kill
the
him off.
point?
Well, they got rid of Akbar in the last
Why?
one.
What was the
Let's
point
kill
of that?
this
I didn't
dude,
like
too.
that. Why did he get rid of Akbar?
I
What
don't
has he
know.
done?
I don't know.
I mean, shouldn't he? Well, hey, look, that's
hate that-
life.
I-
That's war. That's war.
Yeah, it's war. People go out like chumps sometimes.
He's just like, oh no. Well, that's
Blown out a window.
I want him to live. I
I
want that guy to still be there. I like him a lot. He was great.
Best blowjob giver in the galaxy.
No question. Look at those DSLs on
Yeah.
that guy.
I mean,
God damn. Wait,
no,
what was
no
his name
question.
again?
Ning Num.
Have they made a black of him? Star Wars
No, they
Black?
have not.
Ning Num. You gotta let me spell it.
It's like N-E-I-N or N-I-E-N
yeah.
N-U-M-B. Ning
Ning
Num.
Num. That should be the title of the episode. Check out the DSLs on Ning Num, right? Don't you think? So far, that's winner.
I think so far. I don't think we have anything better.
Nah, check out the DSLs on Ning Num.
Unless fucking 2 guys came on the Dead Cowboy fan.
The 2 guys, yeah. You and I are the two guys.
Yeah,
The
basically.
ecstasy of hitting him.
God,
just
that
jizz
would
our
feel
pants.
So good.
God damn. Just
It's like taking your
smacking
shoes off at the end of the
Oh,
Comic-Con.
just pow. Knock that fuck.
You got everything you wanted at Comic-Con? Did you get everything you wanted?
I did. Knock on wood. Dude, I even got lucky because the last thing that I was iffy on was the Mattel booth, the Super Mario Kart Hot Wheel.
Yeah.
And that was sold out of the con every day.
The Hot Wheels every day with Mattel were gone.
Gone.
That was like the hot thing there.
The Batman was gone.
Batman was gone like first, then the Mutant Ninja Turtle bus or the van.
Then eventually, people saw how awesome the Spider-Man one
Spider-Man
looked, so
box
that
was
started
cool.
going. And that Mario Kart was
Gone.
so okay. Can we talk about the Mattel line, the madness of the Mattel line? So if you want to talk, fuck the madness of the multiverse. Let's talk the madness of the Mattel.
I didn't get anything at Mattel. It was too crazy. I never got anything at the Mattel.
You didn't bother.
I didn't bother.
It was so. It was Saturday or
Yeah.
Sunday. Friday. Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday. So Saturday, I'm like, no, it was Friday. Because remember, we went back Saturday. Friday, I'm like, you know what? We've been here Wednesday, been here Thursday. I want to try to get something from Mattel. I want to try.
Yeah.
So Friday, we walk up, we get our Lego thing, we go back down, and we got there pretty early. And there was, of course, the Mattel line was already capped.
Yeah.
And
it was capped every 5 minutes.
How many people do you think fit in the actual Mattel booth? The little stanchion you walked around.
It wasn't even that long.
Maybe 80 tops.
And then less than 100.
And about another 30 were up against the wall.
Yeah.
That was it. Less than 100 and maybe 20 to 30 up against. And that was it. That was a Lego line. It was like 80, less than 100 inside, maybe even 60. It wasn't that big.
No, it was.
And then about 20 to 30 people, and all they could have them was lined up against one wall that was behind the Mattel booth.
Yeah.
And so that line was capped. And people, dude, it was a madhouse of people just slowly playing musical chairs, just circling.
Clogging up the walkway to get
Clogging
around.
up the walkway, hoping that they could just keep going in circles and hoping that they can take a spot in the line once it was uncapped, right?
Yeah.
And then they would let like 5 people through. And everyone's like, okay, it's not uncapped anymore, right? And they're like, no, it's still capped. And they let like 4 people were left on the wall. The inside of the booth was almost empty. And they're like, it's still capped. We're still capping it. And then they let the 4 people in. And it's still capped, and now everyone's like waiting, like, "Fuck,
There's
is
just
this
this
our
empty
moment?"
space where a line used to be.
And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" But they're still like all these security guards, keep walking, keep moving, screaming at everyone. And we start walking back towards this area, and I'm like, "Fuck!" This was the luckiest I think I've ever been, because right as we're walking,
I was less than 2 steps behind you.
yeah.
That's how close I was.
And the guy, so the security's like, the line will not open for a very long time. And right after he says that, the Mattel guy goes, go! And it's just and
it's only like 4 feet from where everyone is to the wall.
And it's like, fuck, musical chairs. And then I'm there, and my elbow is touching the wall. And then the guy goes, if your shoulder is not touching the wall, you are not in line. And they start kicking people. Remember that? They start booting, and they're just going down like, gone. It was like Indiana Jones with the ticket. You know,
God.
I was like, oh fuck. And then thankfully the guy behind me goes, I got you, bro. And he moves back enough for me to squeeze in and put my shoulder up against the wall.
You had to take your backpack.
You had to take my backpack so I didn't kill him. And then,
oh God.
And then so.
And I was like, fuck it. I was like, I couldn't even.
Yeah,
I was nowhere near it.
And I'm like, do you
I was
want
2 feet
anything?
behind
You're
you.
like, nah, fuck it. And then so I get in, and as I'm walking up, the Mario Kart thing says limited stock. They put a sign. And I was like, God damn it. That's really all I wanted.
That's all you wanted.
And then as I walk up, now I make it into the actual Lego booth. Then they put up a sign that says sold out for the day. Come back tomorrow for Mario Kart. And I'm like, all right, I'll still get the Spider-Man because it was very inexpensive and looks cool. And I'll still get the Ninja Turtles because that looked pretty fucking cool too. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do that. I get into the line. I get to the top of Mattel. I'm ready to pay. And I see a Mario Kart box right there behind the guy. And I'm like, is that available? He goes, no, I'm sorry, man. We're done for the day. I'm like, all right. So as we're ringing, I'm being polite. I didn't get angry with him. I wasn't being a dick. Because a lot of people were.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Oh.
Why can't you just sell me? They were doing all that kind of shit. Why can't you just sell me one from tomorrow's stock? I'm right here. I've been waiting in line since 5 of the. They do all that shit. And I'm like, I'm not going to be. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. I tried,
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm like, that's all right. And I start paying, and I purposely am taking just a little bit longer to get my credit card out of my wallet. I'm thinking, just give it a second. You never know, right? That Starship song, if only you believe in miracles, we get by. Right, that's playing in my head. And sure enough, as I'm taking out the credit card, the manager who's running the whole show behind him goes, hey, we got one Mario Kart we can sell. And I goes, all right, it's yours. And I'm like, ah! And he just grabs it.
Wow.
And I didn't even ask. He didn't even ask. He just looked at me and goes, dude, that's yours. And he walks over and grabs it.
Not being a dickhead.
Right.
Like
And I was
else.
like, cool, thanks, man. And I get the money. And then it was fucking awesome. That was great. It was great.
What's shocking to me is how angry and irrational adult human beings can be over fucking toys.
7-year-olds would have behaved themselves better
than these adult people.
They were such fucking pricks the whole time. It was so bad.
It's insane.
And I think that's why people liked us, because we were the non-angry breath of fresh airs for everybody.
Yeah,
that's why the Hasbro guy was cool with us on Wednesday night, Jeffrey, because we were just being nice. All you have to do is be nice. Be polite.
Yeah.
And then guess what? They let us into Hasbro even though we didn't have portals.
No.
Even though we didn't win the exclusivity
Because
portal.
they get so much shit talked to them by fucking assholes.
And that's 99%
of those people
so when
walking
you're that
around the
1%,
floor.
it's like, you know what, guys? I know you have a hard job. And that's what I started telling the Mattel people.
Yeah.
Right? I know you guys have it tough. But they were after that they were super nice.
Yeah.
Like it was just because you just don't have to be a dick. That's it. Just don't be a
just
prick.
imagine if you're like some guy, that's just a job you're working, and you
Right.
fucking don't even really give a shit about comic books or toys.
Yep.
You must hate
Oh, God.
everybody
You
there.
hate everyone there. You go
Everybody.
home and you beat the shit. You just go to a Magic the Gathering tournament with a bat, and you're like De Niro in the
clean
Untouchables.
house.
You're like De Niro's teamwork, just beating him to death. Like you must do that.
Oh.
It's got to be. And but we got pretty much everything we wanted. It was a pretty good little haul. Not a bad little Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Your first one.
Yeah, my first one.
We talked about we just entertained ourselves in line. The thing that I think was just one day we were so delirious, we were just our talk to each other just turned into how is Kenny Rogers on top of the planet for like 5 years straight, from like 78 to like 83.
How was he a race car driver in a movie, at like 60 years old and overweight?
Just a fat
Just
fuck.
a fat old NASCAR driver. How? Who cast that? And then Aaron Gray is the love interest.
Hey, he's fucking Aaron Gray. Stop.
And then he's got 6 kids who are his pit crew.
Fat fuck Kenny Rogers is a race car driver with the 6, and he's banging Aaron Gray. Like that, like the bottom of that car.
And the kids are being taken back by social services at the end of the movie.
During a race.
And he goes off a track to stop them, and then
Right.
and then it's all fine. I got the kids, they're mine.
And as bad as that was, we still got Love Will Turn You Around.
Love will turn you
And
around.
that's all. Love will turn you around. So
the beginning of that song is the best.
Now, Joe Capone, I'm sorry to say this, but by the way, one other thing, check out our Ramble Radio for another reason too. We did an awesome interview with 2 guys from Hasbro.
Legends,
they were
Marvel
so
Legends.
fucking nice. The Marvel Legend guys from Hasbro.
They said
we were
their
favorite.
funnest interview of the weekend.
We were their favorite interview. So there you go. We were making them laugh. We were having a good time, giving them our ideas. How come? Why?
My God. How do you have a podcast?
Right. We were making them laugh. We were giving them. They loved us. It was great. So so check out our interview with the Hasbro guys. That's up on our Ramble video page. Ramble Radio on YouTube.
All of
check
them.
that out.
The
Everyone's
guy we
great.
met the day before was super cool.
Dwight was a good dude.
And then those 2 guys were cool.
Oh, they were fucking great, man. So check that video out. It was, man, I'm so excited for those fucking Legends that are coming out there.
Oh, the next year's going to be great for Legends.
Fucking hell, we're going to be broke as fuck.
The next year's going to be great for Legends, and then the following year after that is going to be insane for the MCU.
All right, so Joe Capone, we're very sorry. But so when we got back Sunday morning, I went over to GameStop to pick up some things, right?
Yeah.
And Steve was there.
Steve dropped some real More pearls of wisdom.
Joe, if he stole it, I'm sorry.
Well, we don't have that information. We don't have the ability to fact check.
We cannot fact check.
Steve from GameStop. We're just giving we're giving the nuggets of information.
Yes, to you.
And we get blown away by them.
So I know Kevin Feig. What is it?
Feige?
Feig. I think it's Feig.
Feig?
Think Feig. Think
Feig.
Feig. Think Feig. I think so. Kevin Feig had said that. What is it then? If you're so smart, it's not Feige.
It's not Feige.
Get out of here,
Kevin Feige.
My godson,
Feig?
my 14-year-old cousin slash godson slash pain in my balls, who's here right now,
Feige.
is just breaking balls saying it's not Feige, it's Feig. It's not
Kevin
Feige.
Feig.
Look
Feige?
it up.
Feig?
Look it up.
So it's Feig, or Feige.
It's one of those three. It's but he's wrong.
He's
Carlos
wrong.
is
so
wrong.
it's Feig or Feig.
100% Carlos is wrong. How much you put in that Carlos is wrong? How much?
I'll bet you're Ghost Rider.
Carlos, I'm thinking Carlos is wrong too. There's no way it's Feig.
I'll bet the $35 Ghost Rider you got from one vendor, who the next vendor over was selling it for $70.
That bastard. That vendor was great. He was our guy.
Yeah, you're
we got to go
Frankenson
give
guy.
him. We got to rock him at Frankenson all the time. So Kevin,
Kevin.
said that the when they tease Mandarin with Shang-Chi, said that Mandarin there is a Mandarin tease in Ant-Man. What is it? Oh, it's some Google Translate thing.
Google Translator.
You don't know that.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige, says the robot.
Everybody says it.
Kevin Feige.
Feige. Feig. I'm going to call him Feig.
Thank you for fact checking, buddy. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
real-time fact checking.
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige.
We got real-time fact
Hey,
checking.
we ain't arguing with Siri. All right.
All right,
fine.
Kevin Feige.
So and watch it be Feig. Anyway, so he says he says that there's a Yellow Jacket tease in Ant-Man. Steve from GameStop said it's one of the people that buys. That's a purchaser
trying to
for
buy
Yellow
the,
Jacket. That
yeah,
technology. So he has a tattoo.
So in that room you had Hydra and the 10 rings.
You had Hydra and the 10 rings in that room.
Wow.
Now, Steve had also watched a pirated version of the Marvel panel, and he's claiming that Taika Waititi, I think they say his name, is the reason Natalie Portman came back, because she gave him the biggest hug of all when she was hugging all the people.
Well, that's Steve from GameStop trying to read body language.
Yes.
So that's iffy science at best.
And iffy, but
Right.
Hey, I'll give it
What's
to
a
him.
hug mean?
What's a hug? What's a hug?
That's
mean?
iffy science.
He was saying that he wants Storm to be revealed in Black Panther 2 because you hear whispers of a tribe that worship a little girl as a goddess. I was like, yeah, that makes more sense. Now, can I tell you my takes on all this shit?
Yeah.
All right. They're saying Doctor Strange is going to be a horror film,
Yeah.
right? Vampires.
Right.
Boom. Here
that's
comes Blade.
That's how you're getting Blade.
That's how you get Blade.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
And then my other one, too, is I think there's no way Black Widow's a prequel.
Do you think Blade shows up in Doctor Strange?
Yes, he's
leading
in
to a Blade movie.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm hoping we get a Blade.
Like Blade is actually a major character in
How
this Doctor
great
Strange
would
movie.
that be if Strange ends up trapped in a realm of vampires and Blade helps him fight
And
him
Blade's
off?
coming from a different multiverse?
Maybe Blade hitched a ride. Maybe Blade got sent there somehow. But so I think I also don't think there's any way Widow's just going to be a prequel, right? Because
no, I can't. I never thought that from the beginning because it just doesn't make sense to me in the Marvel universe. They do a standalone prequel movie.
Spoilers to open up their next phase.
That doesn't make any sense.
Spoiler alert for no one who's seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know how Phil Coulson dies in Avengers?
Yeah.
In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he's brought back to life. And when he's being reconstructed, he has memories of Tahiti, which he says is a magical place. And his memories, the visions he has, are the same ones that Nick Fury is looking at on that screen when he is in deep space at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
So my thought is he is rebuilding Natasha.
Yeah.
That's
why
I
he's
think.
in space.
That's why he's in space.
As soon as Endgame was over, he got on a ship.
Yeah.
I went to go find Natasha.
I bet the what's-her-faces, the Skrulls, like, look, we can help, right? We can try to find her. We know where Vormir is, you know? That's what I think. That's my take. I could be dead wrong, but that's my take on it.
That makes the most sense, especially if you're linking those two visuals of Tahiti.
Right. And then the other one that Steve told me, this wasn't Steve predicting anything. He admittedly said, I saw this online, that apparently in the the closed captioning film of Avengers Endgame that hearing impaired people will go see in theaters, what you can hear, what you read what Peggy Carter says in the 70s when Captain America's hiding in her office and she says, very flustered, Agent Braddock has gone missing. That's Captain Britain, baby.
Wow.
So, yeah, and then I didn't realize this, but I think there's already been a couple of websites posting that have they teased the origin of Captain Britain in that scene.
Well, how old's Captain Britain then?
Well, because I think in the
if you're putting him as a functioning agent in the 70s.
Well, because what happened in the 70s, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the 70s when the character was created, he falls through a time warp. And
and that's why he's gone missing.
Merlin gives him all of his powers.
Right.
And then he comes back present day and is jacked up, whatever. So maybe they'll just do it. He just comes back to this time.
Interesting.
So they've
he could be introduced in the multiverse.
Yeah, and then I read another article saying that the Earth 833 that Mysterio says he's from in the comics is an Earth where Captain Britain is the one who gets bitten by the radioactive. Brian Braddock gets bitten by the radioactive spider.
Yeah, but that could just be some like nerdy comic book Easter egg.
Sure, but it's weird that it's a universe of the Captain Britain core.
Yeah.
So maybe that's their other look. Guess who's coming, right? We're definitely
there's some nods to it.
This
definitely.
leads to one thing. I want a fucking Excalibur movie so bad.
I know.
Oh god! And if it takes another 10 years, great. Build them all up, introduce them all. Just give me an Excalibur movie at some point. I'm
so excited about Phase 4.
Dude, Phase 4 is going to
be... I mean, it's got some iffy things. Like, I don't know. Because you're building it without the main Avengers. You know, you have Thor still there.
That takes some balls, man.
Thor is still there.
Thor and Hawkeye.
I think Hawkeye's still there, but I don't know if he's going to be really part of the MCU much.
Yeah.
And then you have... I think Natasha's coming back.
Yeah.
With Fury, but you still don't have your Captain America, your Iron Man.
The big three are gone.
Yeah, big three are gone. So you're
because
building...
Thor is not an Avenger right now.
Right.
He's so...
It's interesting because, I mean, the Eternals is a big question mark for me. Like, I don't...
No idea how it's going to be. Because they have taken characters that are even more obscure than the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Way more. Way more.
For an hour of the drive back home when we were watching the reveals of the Marvel, we mistook them for the Inhumans.
Yeah, we kept thinking, like, why?
How come there's no Black Bolt and Medusa?
Yeah.
We were like, aren't they? And like, oh, wait, that's right. Those are the Inhumans.
Yeah.
That's how obscure the fucking
The
Eternals
Inhumans
are.
makes more sense as a movie.
No question.
I know that show failed as a TV series.
Right. But still,
The Eternals is
it's
so
going to be
obscure.
crazy. Andrea's back.
Hey, love will turn you around. Turn you around. Look at that Ramble shirt. Right?
You like him? Oh, well, I thought you said when you said close the windows, I thought you meant the curtains so it doesn't get so hot in here. So
'Cause we like the
I
dark.
was stupid and I messed up.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Dumb man. Dumb
Honey!
man. Oh, my God, guys.
Will you hit my nephew when you're mad at me instead? Will you hit Carlos? Okay. Will you beat him? Please.
He's your punching dog.
Look
for
at
the
him, not
weekend.
even paying attention, not even saying hi when you
Just
walked
zoomed
in.
out.
Didn't even say hi to him.
Where are the manners?
Who taught this kid shit? Nobody taught him anything. You want to come and talk, buddy? Didn't you want to come on here and talk about something? Remember the last time you visited, you said you wanted to come on the
wanna
Ramble.
be on the Ramble?
You were going to share something. Yeah, you did.
Some big reveal.
You better remember because you're here for next week's too. Your ass is going to be on one of
Some
these.
big reveal.
Yeah. You don't. You
Well,
wanted
you-
to, you want to talk about like what you wanted, right? You were talking about what you were hoping would happen next. You were. Oh, look at him.
You got a week to prepare.
Look at this guy. Too cool for school now. You got a week to get your shit together and come on this thing because you have your one more while you're here.
Who's farting?
That was my cat.
Oh. Sounds like somebody's farting.
You thought that was a fart? My cat meowing?
Like someone trying to hold one in and leaking out.
Oh, like one of those. It is. Holy shit. Jack's meow does sound like one of those.
Yeah, just like one of those ones you're trying not to let get out, and it just.
I
I mean, it's not like
comes out.
it's not like a queef. I mean, that's a queef, right? You can't hold a queef.
That's a motherfucking queef. All right, let's get to the. Should we start singing songs?
Yeah, do it.
Like this Ramble's going by so fast. I almost don't want it to
It's a
end,
good
Eddie.
Well, there's so much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about. Was there anything we're missing? Probably.
I think the MCU. We talked about that.
What hat would
Steve
they
from GameStop.
wear? And I think a lot of people, so many people said they want a Ramble Christmas album. Everybody tells me they want a Ramble
It's gonna
Christmas
be
record.
huge.
It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Everybody keeps saying they want a Ramble Christmas record. Everybody.
It's gonna be unbelievable.
It's going to be huge.
Huge.
Grady W. Smithy says hats and lists and stuff. I missed a hat thing last week, so somebody who grew up as a fan of the Staubach era, I'll just say that Joe Gibbs should wear a Joe Gibbs hat and fuck his team. All right, there we go.
That makes total sense.
Let's see. Here we go. What hat? Link goes into the Video Game Hall of Fame. Carlos, we need you on this one.
Opinion.
We need your opinion. Get over here. We need your opinion on this one. Link. Should I just give him a mic? Or should we just pull it? All right.
Give it to him.
All right. So you know that there's such a thing that's called baseball, the sport of baseball.
Baseball
Heard of
exists,
baseball.
right?
Have you heard of this thing? He gave us a very good, I don't know what you're talking about,
What are you
look,
talking about,
that I
baseball?
almost believed him
I did too. I was like,
for half a minute.
Fuck.
So when someone is really good at baseball, they go into the Hall of Fame, right? When they go into the Hall of Fame, let's say they've played for 3 different teams in their career. They get to pick the hat of what team they're going to go into
Their
the Hall
statue,
of Fame
their bust is gonna wear.
representing, like what their statue is going to be wearing. So if a guy played for the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox and the Florida Marlins, he's going to pick which one of those 3. He can't do all 3. He's got to pick one, right? So we do this on our show. What hat would fictional or real people do? Like if Miyamoto goes into the video game making Hall of Fame, does he go in with a Mario hat? Does he go in with a Zelda hat? Get it? Metroid, Pikmin. Okay.
the thing he wants to be known for in
Link,
the Hall of Fame.
Link goes in to the video game Hall of Fame for being in the Legend of Zelda. What Zelda game does he wear to represent what he thinks would be his best foot, the most success? All right, what do you think it would be? Hold on.
Ocarina of Time.
Okay, that's your pick. Ocarina
Wow.
of Time. Why do you
Okay.
say that?
I don't know, I feel like it's the most iconic game.
Okay, good. That's not a bad pick.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, you can get out of my fucking face
Get
now,
back
please.
to your video gaming.
Now leave.
Back to your
you were
Switch.
Andrea, please remove this child from my presence.
She is not doing her job at all.
Terrible. God, the slap she's
There you
gonna
go. Get the
there
knife.
it is. Get
Machete.
the machete. Get the machete. Jesus
Where the fuck
Christ.
do you guys have a machete? for?
Andrea's dad had a machete.
Why do you have a machete?
I know. I know. You never know when you're gonna need a machete.
yeah, you don't need one in an apartment.
You'll never need a machete, I think.
Oh my god. There's
Here?
no weeds and vines in
Who's
here.
gonna come out? All right, well,
Who's
she
going
has-
exploring for El Dorado in your apartment?
That'd be kind of cool. Grady W. Smith said Link should wear the hat for Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Tim Dawson, things. Hey, guys, hope this isn't too late. Been trying to do these for a while, but keep overthinking it. Followed Eddie over from the Ralph Report. I'm
Thanks,
loving
man.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
The hat for Zelda has to be the Breath of the Wild. It's beautiful and wonderful. Honorable mention to Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past. So 2 for Breath of the Wild, 1 for Link to the Past. You said Ocarina of Time. 2 for Breath of the Wild, 1 for Ocarina of Time. Legend of Zelda Hall of Fame hat from the Hall of Famer himself. He should know, Dave Strebeck.
Oh, yeah.
He is our first
He's
ballot
the
Hall of Famer. The original OG game. The original game for making me subscribe to Nintendo Power, as well as call the pro tip line due to the game's difficulty. So our first vote for the first one. John Mick. Oh, he just wants a sticker. All right, buddy. You're getting one.
You're getting one, dude.
John Lauf. Hey, welcome to the Ramble, John Lauf.
Welcome to the Ramble, dude.
So I've mentioned on Twitter before, I don't know me. Oh, wait, he has top 10. That's it. And he also wants a sticker. So
You'll get one.
Jeremy Bienvenu. Does he have a Zelda hat? Link to the Past. It was the first Zelda game I ever played, and it was my grandpa who introduced me to it. I remember it being the first game I ever noticed actual progress being made towards beating it instead of playing it just to play. Even after all these years, it still holds up and is one of my favorite games. Nico Brown.
Nico!
Konnichiwa, bitches. This is Sir Nico of the Monkey with my Ramble email on time, despite you making us send it early. Hopefully it was nothing bad that made you change the times, or I'll feel slightly bad for giving you shit. Nah, don't worry, buddy. It was just I got a
Scheduling
lot
this
of
week was a
shit
little
going on.
wanky.
Yeah, a little wanky, so we had to do it now. What hat does Link wear into the Hall of Fame? I think it has to be Breath of the Wild Sheikah Slate with an Ocarina of Time ability button hidden on it. Breath of the Wild was a transformational game for me, and the immersion of the story and of Link in the open world is the greatest telling of the Zelda story, especially with the badunkadunk Zelda has in her riding pants. She does have a nice ass in that. No way Jerry didn't have Chubb watching that scene.
Oh.
Who says I didn't replay it several times, Nico? Thank you, Bridget Falk. Also Bridget from Long Island. Hey, guys.
Fucking Bridget.
So I know absolutely nothing about wrestling or gaming, so I cannot participate in Open Close Encore and Hall of Fame hat. With that being said, why the fuck do I even listen to this show? Oh, because you make me laugh my fucking ass off. Hey, thank you. So we'll get back to your top 10, Bridget.
Bridget.
Thank you. Joe Capone, the hat game. Legend of Zelda goes in with Link to the Past, an updated look to the original with updated elements in the storytelling and Triforce lore. And the introduction of the Light and Dark Realms made this an instant favorite. Sure, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess were a hell of a lot more fun, but without the success of Link to the Past, who knows if we would even gotten those games.
That's true.
Patrick Carruthers. Hey, guys. Here we go on short notice. Looks like you had a great time at Comic-Con. Thanks for the videos. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Hall of Fame hat, Legend of Zelda on NES. Really the only I played, but it did start it all. Charles Phillips, Hall of Fame. Legend of Zelda goes in the Hall of Fame for Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Whoa.
Because you fuck one prostitute to regain health and another for magic. If only it happened like that in real life. There you go. Thank you, Charles Phillips. What did you have?
I had the original Legend of Zelda.
Very first
They
one.
came in that gold package.
Amazing.
The gold case.
The gold cartridge,
The gold
too?
cartridge, that's what I'm talking about. The
Shiny gold cartridge?
And that was
Oh.
the first. I never every other Nintendo game was
boring
that
gray.
and that one was gold.
It was amazing.
And that was like and people would talk about before you even got it, like it's got
Yes.
a gold cartridge.
The hype around that game.
That's so big. And then you had that map you had to unfold. That
Yep.
The map
Oh.
you would the physical map you would have
If you were there.
if you were there, and then
Brilliant.
you would play the game,
Brilliant.
and it linked you in, and it just got you.
No pun intended.
No pun intended, but it's what did it.
Mine's I'm going to give the Super Nintendo A Link to the Past just because the hype for that going in, like how excited I was.
Right.
And I think it was like
But Legend of Zelda, there was no game like that
nothing like
before
it. Nothing like it. I do think Link to the Past, the reason I give it is because it's like a better realized version of the first one.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with any of these. These games aren't bad for a reason. Everyone loves them for a fucking reason. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not done reading your emails though, because now it's open, close, and encore.
I wish I could play the harmonica.
Oh,
So good. Right?
are you bringing the harp for the live one?
Absolutely. We're gonna do the songs live.
I think you're right.
We have to.
We have to.
If there's ever a live one.
We'd be fools not to. This was tough, dude. Oh, by the way, sorry, Ramble 191. Look, don't get mad. The Dallas Cowboys
Ugh, come on.
go into the Quarterback Hall of Fame.
Ugh.
What quarterback has the hat? Who do they have? If you had to pick one to represent them,
Yeah. Okay.
who goes in? Come on, you can do this.
I'll do it. I guess.
Ramble at theramblepod.com. You can even say Quincy Carter just to be a dick.
I might.
You
I
can
might
even
say Drew Henson.
Drew Henson and
Or Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf. You can do any.
Oh. Vinny Testaverde.
Vinny Testaverde.
Pulled off the scrap heap, brought back into the league.
Man, brought back from death. So that's 191. The Dallas Cowboys going to the. We've had a legendary quarterback Hall of Fame. What quarterback is on their hat? Open, close, encore. A pro wrestling intro music concert. I would go to that.
Oh, absolutely. I would go to that.
And here it is. Ramble 191.
Do it.
Pro wrestling promos. We go to a concert
Of
like a
promos.
spoken word
Are we
TED
doing
Talk
an open, close, encore
of
promos?
promos.
Whoa.
I mean, Hard Times has to be there.
You're talking about like Austin 316.
It's just said, I said, I just whooped your ass.
Wow.
Hard Times. All CM Punk breaking the fourth wall.
It could be all Dusty Rhodes.
It could be all. It
could be all Nature Boy.
It could be all Nature Boy and Dusty Rhodes together.
Wow,
I
that's
mean,
tough, man.
That's a good one though, huh? All-time promos.
That's tough.
There you go. Just
None of them will probably be Bret Hart.
none will be Bret Hart.
Because that guy could not get a promo to save his life.
None could be all Ultimate Warrior Macho Man just for the psychoticness
It's
of
for
it.
the absolute coke binge creative.
So that'll be
promo.
this one. Open. Let's see what you, the lovely listener,
Ramblers.
had to say. The Ramblers and James for this one. Oh no! Oops! Jesus! Wait, what? God, I opened up the wrong address, man. I fucked it up, man.
Jerry, people are listening. Can
Uh,
you watch the language?
I know. I'm sorry. Grady says they open with Tom Sawyer, close with LaGrange, encore with Call Me because Kerry Von Erich.
Okay.
I could take it. I'll take it.
Him and his wooden foot.
Oh, that was sad. So Tim Dawson, not too hot on wrestling themes. I'll give it a go. Open, Metalingus with Edge.
Oh, that's a great one.
Close with the game, Triple H.
That's a great one too.
Encore, Sexy Boy. It's not bad.
That's not bad.
Dave
not
Strebeck
bad.
says you open with Real American, close with the Ho Train.
Oh, the Ho Train. I forgot.
The encore is the Glass Shatters and
Stone Cold.
That's not bad. That is not bad. Let's see. John Loff. I've mentioned on Twitter, I don't know, but this OCE gives me a chance to weigh in for a change. This is my first time sending, so please don't judge me too harshly. You won't be judged. He opens with Bret Hart, Return to the Hitman. Closes with John Cena. Time is up. My time is now. Encores with Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy. Not bad. Jeremy Bienvenu. Open with Stone Cold. Nothing will get a crowd more pumped than to hear the glass shattering. There's no better way to start a concert featuring wrestling-themed music. You close with The Undertaker. What better way to end the night than a bunch of gongs followed by 30 minutes of blue lights and people wondering where the Blue Man Group is going to pop out. Encore with Jeff Jarrett. With My Baby Tonight, just to fuck with people. They wait and stay for an encore that can be anything from decades of wrestling, and they're left with the country stylings of Jeff, JARRETT. For those people who like to loiter after a concert instead of leaving, the X Factor's theme starts playing over the speakers. The theme for the shitty and forgettable stable of X-Pac, Just Incredible, and Albert, sung by Uncle Cracker.
God, I forgot about that.
If that doesn't get the people to leave the venue, nothing will.
Oh, Demolition Days is pretty bad.
Oh,
Not the Demolition song. It's when it was just Smash and Crush after Axe had gone.
Yeah.
And they were a tag team called Demolition, and they had this song called Demolition Days. That will
That
fucking
was
put you to
bad.
sleep.
Nico Brown says, Hulkamaniac opens, close with the game, encore, Undertaker, long form. 3 songs for 3 legends. How about that, huh?
Can't go wrong.
I like it. It's
It's hard to go wrong.
Hard to go wrong. Bridget Falk, I don't think she's not jumping into that one.
Everybody's like, fuck this.
Joseph Capone, Joe
Capone.
Capone, open with Midnight Express, close with The Undertaker 97, encore with Bret the Hitman Hart. Patrick Carruthers, open, close, encore. I know fuck all about wrestling. I watched some as a kid in the 80s and early 90s.
That's all you
I
need.
took some guidance from Eddie and Steve's Wrestling Themes podcast on the Ralph Report. Legion of Doom is your opener. Mankind is your closer. Your encore is Berserker.
That's good. Those
Thank
are all
you.
good.
Those are great, buddy. Who is this? This is Charles Phillips. You open with Lars Sullivan, Freak. It's so badass and heavy. Close with Doink the Clown, Evil Behind the Makeup. Encore with Jake the Snake Roberts. Trust me. I like it. Grady W. Smith. Oh, we already did ours. So there we go. Thank you for tuning in. Mine, I got him opening with, look, I had to go to Dallas. I had to go to my roots. I had to go to, you sitting there and you hear, rumor spreading round. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Let me tell you, nothing got a pop from my youth like that. Going to the Sportatorium and you hear LaGrange and the fucking Von Erichs come out, forget it. Well, I hear a song about a whorehouse. And all these 4-year-olds are singing, I hear it's tight every night. Well, I might be mistaken. And we have no idea what that means. We're like, if you got the time and the 10 to get yourself in, $10, okay. Well, I hear it's tight most every night. Well, I might be mistaken. Sure, man.
What? I don't know where you're putting it in.
Triple drop kick
You don't
time.
know what it is. That one dude's barefoot.
I have him close with "I am a real American."
Do you start from the beginning, or do you hit from the? Or you start from the?
No, you start with the "I am a
you start from the
real
beginning?
American."
Because he never did that.
Imagine how bad Hulk Hogan's career would have been if they just kept that stupid John Tesh piano song. Bum ba dun 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 dun.
Oh God! He stole that from Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda.
Oh, really?
Real American was for the USA Express.
Was that really?
Yes, that's who Derringer wrote it for.
Wow, I did not know that. And I have him encore with The Undertaker. Dun, dun, dun. What's
The
yours?
original Undertaker?
Oh yeah, the 97.
Mine, you open with Stone Cold, The Break of the Glass. I mean, I have an honorable mention with Honky Tonk Man.
Great way,
Because
honky tonk man.
I think that
He's
really
honky tonk
that raises
man.
the energy of the room, but it's hard to beat The Break of the Glass.
Nah, that just gets the world going.
And then I have Voodoo Child to close.
Oh,
Not the regular.
No, with the one where it
NWO.
goes.
Not the NWO one, but
Right.
the one that Hogan only came out
Yes.
to. Voodoo
Yep.
Child,
Yep.
the Jimi Hendrix song.
So better.
So good. And he just strummed the bell.
Air guitar. Will I stand up next to a mountain?
That was a great way to come
So
out.
good.
And Demolition.
Here comes the
I
act.
think that's what I'm encoring with.
Rick Derringer does not get enough credit for writing
Dude,
all these
that guy was a
great.
genius.
Do you remember the Pile Driver album?
Yes.
Oh,
That
so
was on it. Real American was on it.
Real American was on it.
Tutti Frutti was
Tutti
on
Frutti.
it. What was McMahon's song?
Oh God,
The one where he fucking danced and
that
sang.
was so bad. Oh, but so great too. So
Honky
Ramble
Tonk
191.
Man- Honky Tonk Man was on Pile Driver.
Pro wrestling promo concert. What would it be? The cut and promos. What would the open, close, and encore be? Get it in. Ramble at the Ramble Pod. I'm reading books. I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and
I
playing
gotta remember
games.
how to sing these when we're live.
Are you gonna need to listen to the harmonica
No,
stuff?
I just, you know,
You're gonna freeform this.
I won't freeform it.
You're gonna Charlie Parker this one.
I'm just gonna. I don't.
It's like a
I
great
don't have
jazz.
I don't have
solo.
rules when I play harmonica.
Now, why should? How could you? Then you just be like everyone else.
I color outside the lines.
That's how it should be.
when I play harmonica.
Right now, I've been playing. I just picked up the Star Wars Aftermath book.
Oh,
so
you
I'm
did?
going to read that in a little bit after I finish this Monsters
third one or
book.
the first
The
one?
first. I'm going with the
Are
first
you going
one.
all three?
And now I'm going to read the Thrawn books and then that Master and Apprentice one.
Yeah.
Still reading that monster book. Still pretty funny, pretty interesting, pretty creepy if it's real.
Yeah.
And I just started playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance Part 3. Holy shit, it's fun. Holy
I gotta
shit.
get that. I'm gonna get
Is
that
it fun?
next month after
That's
I
good.
pay off the credit card for this month.
Comic-Con. Yeah.
And then I will get that
That's
one.
smart,
And then I will
man.
be able to talk about video games then.
And we will talk about it. And it is so good. So there we go. That's really it. That was a quick one. Not much else.
Back into the
Because
harp,
Comic-Con
guys.
was just, Comic-Con took up all of our
I
time.
did, and it was good.
Can you hear
It was
us?
the best.
We're shouting out to you.
Maybe I should play Voodoo Child on the harmonica. I'll teach myself.
You could learn it. Shout out time. Guys, get me ready. Lord Helmet, Alan Gulick, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mocktoy, Scarecrow219, a.k.a. Adam K., Jimmy Salgado, All of Us Podcast, Assorted Goods Podcast, Juvenico Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mofa Show, Sean Smith, Stacey Avila, CJ, a.k.a. M. Blade, Kyle Cook, a.k.a. The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Knight, Justin Brown, Stacey Gonzalez, Jack Beams, Chris Fabo, Chris Rubalcaba, Chris Bell, Danny Mary, Kevin Couch, Shariul Anshari, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hades, The Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Consul, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Behrensmeyer, a.k.a. Go Cass, Chris B., Glamis Jamie, Storm Raven, Yeeman Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Ghost Ham, Robin Maloney, Damon Botriel, Joe Mill, Ramar, Chad Solio, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, Gemma from the Talking Codswallop Podcast, Andy Barr, James, Bo, all three of you, the Talking Cods, just making them all one. Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adriana Pena, a.k.a. Texas Pookie71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Singway Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Seb Robledo, E. Viegas, great meeting you at Comic-Con, buddy. Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Bienvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John McII, Ian Goldsmink, Rico GZ, Irish O 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dallum, Stets, the king of the barbecue sauce, my Scottish legitimate cousin Darren McGregor, the Devastator, the Hall of Famer, first ballot Dave Strebeck, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Polchon, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J. Mitch, The Bird, Tapia, Nickel, Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, the Chris and Cassie Effect, and James, Sam Martinez, David Ace Gutierrez, David Eric Chavez, Becky Cinderling, Bree Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo Stamontes. Thank you all for making the Ramble part of your lives, your loves, your everythings. We appreciate you.
So good.
We love you.
Love all of you.
And we're happy to have
We
you.
really do.
We really do. It's top 10 time. You excited, buddy?
I'm so excited. Oh, sorry.
It's the time
So
of the show
excited.
where we rank the top 10.
So excited.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it good?
That's
God, you're so lucky you get to hear it every
I
week.
know. We should
need
just put the headphones. Do you want to just wear them?
I'm going to bring
See 'em?
headphones next week.
I got some.
Just for the. All right.
Just-
Well,
we could
maybe
do
next
it.
Week. Maybe next week.
Top 10. Boy, this was tough. TV Cops, buddy. Huh?
TV
Man.
Cops.
That was
the
a tough
history of
one.
television.
The history of
The top
television.
10
Pretty
TV
much all
cops.
cops. Grady W. So next Ramble, top 10 fictional vehicles. How about that? You like that? Ramble
it.
191.
I like it.
Ramble at
I like it.
theramblepod.com.
I like
Got to
it.
get you out of here soon, right? We're going to be
Battle
okay?
Cat.
We good?
Does Battle Cat
Fuck
count?
yeah, he's a
Okay.
vehicle.
I'm just saying.
No, maybe not. It's
I don't know. That's
it's
why I
a
was
living
wondering.
thing. No living. Well, but
Attack Track, though,
is
counts.
Kit alive?
That's true. He's AI.
So, yeah, you know what?
Battle
Fuck
Cat
it. Battle
counts?
Cat counts. The Battle Cat counts. But for me, I don't know how it's just not going to be 10 Autobots.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Whatever.
All right, top 10 fictional vehicles. You good on time? We good to do this?
Yeah, we can do this.
All right,
Let's
cool.
do it.
Grady W. Smithy the third. Number 10, Frank Drebin from Police Squad. Number 9, Belker from Hill Street Blues. Number 8, Rustin Cole from True Detective. Number 7, Ray Holt from Brooklyn 99. Number 6, Gene Hunt from Life on Mars. Never saw the BBC original, but Harvey Keitel was too great in the American remake not to give him a nod. Number 5, Columbo. Number 4, Steve McGarrett from Hawaii Five-0. Number 3, Joe Friday from Dragnet. Number 2, Barney Miller. Number 1, Andy Griffith. Thank you, Grady. Heck of a list, huh? That was a good one. Tim Dawson, only have 5 cops. Couldn't really think of any others. Number 5, Hopper from Stranger Things. Number 4, Steve Sloan from Diagnosis Murder. Number 3, Monk. Number 2, Columbo. Number 1, Luther. Anyway, hope you got it in time. Thanks for keeping me going, guys. Hopefully I'll get more in. Of course you will. Thanks, guys. Tim Dawson, a.k.a. Big Timmy87, P.S. Mother 3 rules. It fucking does. I got to jump back into that game. I will soon. It will. It'll happen. Oh, no. I forgot something that Dave Strbeck said about his OCE.
Oh, what?
He says, of course, Real American, the Ho Train,
course,
and
yes.
then Glass Shatters.
Right.
All covered by Limp Bizkit and Counting Crows. Take that, Eduardo.
Why would you fucking do that, man?
How awful would that be?
Why is he just fucking poking the bear? Why are you poking the bear? That's like, dude, the bear's sleeping.
I know.
Don't
I
poke
know.
him.
His top 10 TV cops, number 10, Roscoe P. Coltrane. Number 9, Joe
Good one.
Swanson from The Family Guy. Number 8, Chief Wiggum from The Simpsons. Number 7, Bull Shannon from Night Court. Number 5, Frank Poncherello. Number 5, Carl Winslow from Family Matters. Number 4, Barney Miller. Number 3, T.J. Hooker. Number 2, Magnum P.I. Number 1, Maxwell Smart.
Oh.
Have a great
Was
week,
he a police
fellas.
officer or is he a
Spy? I don't know.
He's a spy, right? Does
Well,
that count?
Fuck it.
It counts.
Have a great week, fellas. Absolutely love the San Diego Comic-Con coverage. Well done. Thank you. How's that masterpiece, Optimus? Please tell me you played with him at least a little. Best wishes always, Hall of Famer, the Devastator. We saw it. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
We got it.
We got it.
Haven't played with him yet.
He's still
It
in the
looks
box.
amazing. He's still in the box. But he'll be taken out and he'll be played with soon. Don't you worry. It is a thing of beauty.
It is a beautiful box.
It is gorgeous.
It's also an ectoplasm.
Yeah,
pack, right?
it's got it transforms as a proton pack
Proton
backpack.
pack.
Who
Got
else we got
straps.
here? John Lauf, number 10, Brave Star, Marshall Brave Star. Got to say that was one of my favorite shows growing up. Number 9, Spencer for Hire. Spencer himself, while not a cop anymore, he had the combined skills of his brain and body. Number 8, the Southland officers Cooper and Sherman, Michael Kolditz and Ben McKenzie, respectively. Number 7, Police Academy Mahoney. It counts because they had a cartoon. I know this is a TV show, but I'll give it to him.
All right.
Because there was a cartoon. Number 6, NYPD Blues, Spikowitz because he showed off his ass. Did he really?
I think he
Sipowicz
did.
show his
I think he
ass?
did. I think he did.
Number
Everybody
5.
showed their ass in NYPD Blue.
That's true. Number 5, Lethal Weapon movie series. Riggs because he's a crazy psychotic lunatic but gets the job done. You know what? Loft just ignored the TV thing altogether, but fuck it. Go for it.
Whatever you
Number
got.
4, Luther from Luther. Number 3, 24, Jack motherfucking Bauer. Number 2, Axel Foley, Beverly Hills Cop. I wish every cop was like him. And number 1, Vic Mackey from The Shield, told badass motherfucker. Honorable mentions, Officer Gruden, NYPD, played by Ralph Garman, Dog the Bounty Hunter, even though he's not an actual cop, and Batman, because even though he's not actually a cop, even the police need someone to beat up on all the time. And I can't believe, I guess it's okay that I'm Latino, but every time I see Sipowicz, I accidentally say Spikowitz, which is terrible.
Spikowitz is terrible.
I
thing
know.
To say.
And look what I do. There I go.
Especially with you being you.
Right? Being Latino.
Who-
Jeremy
and who you
Bienvenu. Jeremy Bienvenu says number 10, Ponch from Chips. Number 9, Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice. Number 8, Horatio Kane from CSI Miami. Number 7, Steve Garrett from Hawaii Five-0, both incarnations. Number 6, Jim Rockford from The Rockford Files. Number 9, Andy Sipowicz from NYCD
Sipowicz, not
Blue.
Spikowicz.
Number 4, Benson Stabler from Law & Order SVU. Couldn't choose between them, so they both made my list. Number 3, Jimmy McNulty from The Wire. Number 2, Columbo. Number 1, Jack Bauer from 24.
Nice.
Technically a government agent, not a cop, but the dude has seen some serious shit and regularly goes on entire days without a piss or a shit break. Anyone able to do that and still take down the terrorist gets the top spot in my book. So there we go. Thank you,
go.
buddy.
Perfect.
Appreciate that, Jeremy. We go to Nico Brown.
Neo.
Nico Brown says Carl Winslow. No particular order because I'm lazy. Is top 10. Carl Winslow. I'm sorry I lied. Carl Winslow is the best TV cop ever, period. Full stop. And I'm including the fact that chump Batman counts as a TV cop because Carl Winslow could beat Batman. He would beat him and have Urkel teabag him.
26 seconds, tops.
Car he got to impress
26 seconds, tops.
Dude. Fucking Carl Winslow beats the fuck out of Batman. Anyone Reginald Vell Johnson has played
as a police officer.
Crocodile Dundee, the fucking boomerang.
The limo driver.
Yeah, way better than that stupid Batarang.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see Batman throw a limo.
Powell and Die Hard mops the floor.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Carl went.
Get some more FBI guys.
You know what? And look at this. I didn't even know this, but he goes right next. Al Powell is next. Die Hard. Yes, I'm including Reginald Vell Johnson in more than one form because this motherfucker defined Die Hard for me, helping John McClane not go full Christian Bale all over the place. The next one, Olivia Benson, Law & Order SVU. I hate this show for the downer mobile that it is, but damned it isn't a badass character from start to finish, even when she was banging that dude from the insurance commercials. Batman. Batman was a great TV cop chasing his human crime villains. He falls on this list purely because he stopped being a TV cop, thus making him the Justice League's overbearing Hawkeye who won't shoot anyone. Barney Fife, because of course. Fun story on this one. I went to the town in North Carolina that's next to the town that Mayberry is based off of earlier this year. It was so sad to see the Mayberry merch there, pointing people to the next town, but they had a great winery. Andy Taylor. I grew up on the Andy Griffith Show. I love Lucy because my mother is a strong black mother, which at the time meant single with 3 kids. So when I would stay home from school, she would watch tape reruns of the old black and white shows and cartoons like Flintstones and the Jetsons. She would watch these tape shows in between them airing on TV. So these are always playing in the house. So yeah, I loved Andy, but Barney was more fun. Chief Wiggum. If I ever get robbed, I want Chief Wiggum on the case. He wouldn't do shit, but at least it'd be fun to watch. Also, congrats, Night Smoke. Batman beats Chief Wiggum in a one-on-one with no other characters around to interfere or help, especially Bart. Jim Hopper. If you're not watching Stranger Things, you're missing out. Hopper is a motherfucking man. Also, shout out to his new sidekick, a shitty Hawaiian shirt that Joyce gave him shit for. Next one, the unnamed Reginald Vell Johnson came in deleted scenes from Endgame. That's right. Reginald Vell Johnson.
Oh, that's right.
Was
when
the cop.
Hulk was being a superhero.
Yeah, I don't care if this hadn't been seen on TV yet or that was cut. It was amazing. Me and Ulysses both cheered when it showed up, and Ulysses is not as easily excitable like my goofy ass is. Ralph Garman, Officer Gruden, uniform number 2, NYPD Blue, because hashtag Garmy, hashtag idiot. So there we go.
Those are
How
good.
about that?
Nice list.
He goes, keep on rambling, fellas. Also, why is it Ramblers and James? What did James do to be singled out? Nico Monkey. That goes way back to the very beginning. There was a listener named James, Sentient Ape, still a listener of the Ramble. And when I said the Ramblers and James, so when I would say, hey, all my Ramblers, he'd go, hey, I don't want to be part of a group. So boom, that was it. So I started saying Ramblers and James. That is not a James that you know. That's a James from way back. Bridget Falk, number 10, Frank Pemberton, portrayed by Andre Brower in Homicide: Life on the Street, a fucking genius. Number 9, Jane Tennyson, portrayed by Helen Mirren on Prime Suspect. Great actress playing a character breaking ground, being a woman in a man's job, perfectly imperfect. Number 8, Ellie Miller, portrayed by Olivia Colman on Broadchurch. She investigates a horrible crime committed against a child in a small town. It's just to question her friends and loved ones. Complex character, amazing acting, especially when she realizes who the guilty party is. Number 7, Crockett, portrayed by Don Johnson in Miami Vice, just because of the clothes. Number 6, Barney Miller, the entire cast, because they are awesome. That theme music, gotta love it. Number 5, Luther Idris Elba, need I say more. Number 4, Olivia Benson, portrayed by Mariska Hargitay, because she gives it her best when she comes to the most disturbing of crimes. Number 3, Charlie's Angels, the original 3, and Cheryl Ladd. I'm cheating by including them only because they were cops originally. They inspired me as a young woman. Everybody makes fun of Jiggle TV, but I learned you could be a woman, smart, and do anything a man could do. Fuck yeah. Number 2, Detective Lestrade on Sherlock, played by Rupert Graves. He's smart enough to know he's not the smartest person in London, and humble enough to ask for help from the smartest person, and compassionate enough to see how fucked up Sherlock really is. Number 1, Lenny Briscoe, portrayed by Jerry Orbach in Law & Order. Epitome of a New York cop, drinking problem, broken marriage, jaded, and cares deeply about the city he serves. Personal story about Orbach. Once on my way home from work in the middle of rush hour, I got to the subway in Times Square to go to Penn Station. The train car was packed but silent with a small empty circle. I look over expecting to see a homeless person, and instead sitting there was Jerry talking to a woman who I assumed was his wife. It looked like he was coming back from work, because I swear he had on a Lenny Briscoe suit and jacket. No one bothered him, but everyone is giving him his space out of respect. As we pulled up to Penn, a guy who was getting off that stop turns to him and says, I enjoy your work. Thanks for the job you do. Jerry looked up at him and said, thank you, and went back to his conversation. Here we were in New York City, and every single person in that car knew who he was and treated him with the respect. Jerry just went about his business like any other person. That's why when celebrities say they can't travel in public, I say bullshit. We all loved him, and we didn't bother him one bit. So fuck those little pricks who think they're too good for the rest of us. Ramble the fuck on, Ramblers. Bridget. Joe Capone, Barney Fife, TJ Hooker, Hoppy and Smitty from Sanford and Son. Oh, I forgot about them.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7, Mike Biggs, Mike and Molly. Don't laugh. It ran in syndication for a few years as a lead on the DC CW show, so I grew to like the character. Number 6, Tom Hansen, 21 Jump Street. Number 5, Jim Rockford, The Rockford Files. Not really a cop, but close enough. Number 4, Hank Schrader from Breaking Bad. Number 3, Joe Friday from Dragnet. Number 2, Batman from 66. Number 1, Andy Sipowicz from NYPD Blue. Looks like you boys had a blast at San Diego Comic-Con. Can't wait to hear all the deets on the show. Thanks again for all you do in keeping us entertained every week. Hashtag Ramble on, motherfuckers. Thank you, Joe Capone. Patrick Carruthers, Chief Wiggum, Hopper from Stranger Things, Jim Gordon, Batman the Animated Series, Harvey Bullock from Gotham, Frank Drebin from Police Squad, Roscoe P. Coltrane, Dukes of Hazzard, Nick Sachs, the Big Boss Man,
Well, I guess
Misty
that's-
Knight
yeah,
from
Big
Netflix.
Boss Man, that's true. Yeah.
Lester Freeman from The Wire. Thanks for rambling. Pat Carruthers, Charles Phillips, Robert Barone. Made everybody loves Raymond worth it. Oh wait, I forgot his fucking open close encore. Sorry, there's a punk show set. Sami Zayn, Worlds Apart, Ruby Riot, We Riot, and the encore is a Headbangers Bangers. If there's a punk,
That's a good show.
all right, so TV Cops, Robert Barone, Walker, Texas Ranger. It's Chuck Goddamn Norris. Number 8, Francis Muldoon, Car 54, Where Are You? Badass Show. Bull Shannon, Best Cop and Bailiff Ever. Number 6, Barney Fife, good old lovable dumb cop Barney. Number 5, Lou, the black cop from The Simpsons. He puts up with Chief Wiggum and takes the blame every time. Number 4, Carl Winslow, loving dad and good cop. Number 3, Frank Jebrin from Police Squad, so damn funny. Number 2, TJ Hooker, greatest last name ever, and it's the Shat. Number 1, Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, love it, and he's funny as fuck. Also, I get called Andy Samberg all the time, and he's gotten me laid. I have to honor that man with my top spot. Well, there we go. Thank you all. Did anyone get yours? Trifecta?
No.
Same here. Damn it. No winners yet. Maybe for the next Ramble with top 10 fictional
We've gone
vehicles.
over a year.
Got
now
over
without
year
a
with no
trifecta winner.
It's tough, buddy. This ain't easy.
Yeah.
This ain't easy.
No.
My honorable mentions, Hank Schrader from Breaking Bad, All the True Detectives, and Cagney and Lacey.
Okay.
My number 10, Carl Winslow, Family Matters.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good one. Mine is any police officer in Cop Rock.
Ah, Copper,
Because-
let's be careful out
Because to
there.
perform your job as a cop is hard enough.
And then you got to
But
sing.
to be able to break into song and dance at any moment, you get my respect.
How did that show fail?
I
We'll never
don't know.
We'll never
Even Bacho. I don't know how that one failed.
Let's be careful out there.
Any cop from Cop Rock.
I forgot all about Cop Rock.
Any cop from Cop Rock.
What was the title of this episode? Check out the DSL. You got to give me his name.
Nums.
Yeah, check out the DSLs on Name Them. Number 9, I go Barney Fife from the Andy Griffith Show.
That's a good one. I go Kojak.
Kojak,
Yeah.
great one.
The bald head and the lollipop.
Yeah, who loves you, baby? Number 8, Chief Wiggum from The Simpsons.
Okay. My number 8, John from Chips, not Punch.
Ooh,
John.
My number
My
7
favorite of the Chips.
of
dude.
John. He was
Yeah.
great. My 7, James Crockett, Miami Vice.
Good one. Mine, Frank Drebin.
My number 6, Joe Friday.
That's my number 6.
Hey!
What's that? Joe Friday.
My number 5,
Just the facts, man.
Francis Poncherello.
Okay. My number 5, Barney Miller.
My number 4, Frank Drebin from Police Squad.
TJ Hooker.
My number 3, TJ Hooker.
My number 3, Andy Griffith.
Oh,
Only because fucker didn't carry a gun.
what a cop. That's a real cop.
Barney Fife carried the gun.
Yep, Andy didn't need
Griffith walked around town
Dude, that
wearing a
dude-
badge with no gun.
He was woke before woke was even
Right?
thought of, that guy.
No gun.
Fucking brilliant. And my number 3, TJ Hooker.
Number 3. My number 3. Oh shit! I'm off now. Did I say Frank Drebin?
Yeah, you already got
Did
him.
I say fuck?
Or did I double up on my number 3? I think I doubled up on my number
Oh, I think
3.
you did your number.
My number 2, Barney Miller.
So now I'm doing my number 1.
No, your number 2.
Fuck.
We don't have your number 2.
I thought I had. Fuck. God damn it. I'm gonna. This is just out my Big Boss Man.
Let's be careful out there. My number 1, what else could it be? Columbo.
Columbo's new number 1.
Always gets his
My
man.
number 1. I'm gonna say his catchphrase. See if you know who
All
I'm
right.
talking about just by his catchphrase.
Okay.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
Dude!
Number 1.
How did I forget
Number
Sledgehammer?
1.
The greatest TV. You're right.
Of
I
all
should have
time.
changed it.
Because I
Sledgehammer.
think they end the series by him blowing up the world,
He nukes everything.
which eradicates crime.
The best cop ever.
Is there a better cop
Dude,
than the
fucking
one cop who
the
gets rid of
great
crime?
David Ray Sharache, whatever. I had
blows
such a
up.
crush on Dory DeRoe. Oh,
fuck,
my
dude.
God.
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer
Trust
was the
me.
shit.
I know what I'm doing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I had to go. You know, Columbo was originally supposed to be killed off by Shatner. The
Oh, really?
the Shatner episode, he was supposed to get killed off, but they're like, "No, let's keep going." Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, and it fucking went like 20 more years or whatever. Yeah, but great stuff.
Wow.
Oh man, what a great list.
Great list.
What
everybody.
a great ramble. Next ramble 191 top 10 fictional vehicles. Do you want t-shirts? Let us know. Ramble@theramblepod.com.
Do you want to do
stickers?
a live 200
Will
episode?
you come see to our live one here in Southern California? Let us know. Ramble@theramblepod.com. Check out our website, theramblepod.com. Do you want stickers? Give us your address. We'll send you free ones. Do you want t-shirts? Let us know. We might have that up soon. Please subscribe to The Ramble. 5-star rating, positive text review. Thank you to everybody done it. Please buy our shit, my 3 CDs, Eddie's CD. You can hear us on Spotify, SiriusXM, Pandora. Please do that. Subscribe to our Spotify channels. Subscribe to our Pandora stations. Check out our YouTube channel, Ramble Radio. Even though it's video, it's up right now as we speak. So many great episodes to look at. Please subscribe to that. Please come and say hello. We'll see you next week. We want to thank you for letting us be ourselves. Thank you so much for
Bye,
everything.
buddy.
You know what? We don't
What?
say this enough. Buy our shit. Go buy our CDs.
Buy our shit.
Right there on iTunes. Give those 5 stars.
You guys work hard. We work hard. Let's buy each other.
Let's buy each other shit. So buy Eddie's album, Tastes Like Pennies. Give that a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Buy my 3 CDs. Take That Real Dad, I Girl, and Pickle Dick. Give those 5-star ratings and positive text reviews. Pretty, please. We'd love it. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Good
we'll see you next
salesmanship,
week.
Jerry.
Thank you, buddy.
Really good salesmanship.
Ramble 191. Let's hope that Dallas Cowboy fan from Comic-Con is listening. Listen to this episode right before he flatlined. This is the last thing he watched the video, and then he heard this, and then he shit his pants and died, and then his ex-wife just peed on his corpse.
Oh, fuck that guy.
So thank you for letting us be ourselves. We love you so much. We'll see you next week. Take care, everyone. Wait, take care of yourselves and each other.
There, that's the new
The
one.
Springer
There we go.
Springer
We'll end it
dismount.
with Springer.
And watch the Ramble video. Look at these T-shirts. How comfy are they?
They're comfy.
They're comfy. I'm wearing this all day.
Yeah.
I'm going out with my
You know
family.
what? You can work out in it in the daytime.
I would never get it
Go
sweaty.
out to dinner at night.
all in one.
All in one.
It's worth getting it covered sweat. You can fuck in these things. Oh,
I've
man.
never not
I'm
fucked.
not going to be able to make love to Andre unless she has one on now.
Both of you guys.
I don't care. She's got to be wearing one. from
Touching
now on.
rambles.
Yes, we have to touch
You got to
ramble.
bump rambles.
Bump ramble. Check out the DSLs on what? Ning Num? Ning
Ning
Num?
Num. Check out
Last
the
beep and we love
DSLs
you.
on Ning Num.